Buddha, Brenda, Jessica, Susan, Scarlett, Buddha, papira, papa, scrata da dee da da da. Collab of awesome.
Hello ladies, it's Tuesday and it's Nerd Week, which is so exciting for me. I'm just like, I love being a nerd. So I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt today. I don't know if you can see it, but this is it, my Star Wars shirt. Has X-Wing fighters on it and stuff. So yeah. Just a couple things. Jessica and Scarlett, I really want to see your faces back because I miss them. So that would be really cool if you could bring those back. Susan, congrats on having our 100th video. Yay! And I thought your marshmallow gun thing, even though it wasn't like a little blower, was super appropriate because, well, marshmallows are cool. So yeah, and I hope the rest of the semester, especially all of you guys actually, just hope the semester goes really, really well. And just hope school is awesome. Muda, the quote you chose from John was so perfect. It is one of my favorite quotes ever from anyone, really, because it really, I think, defines what it is to be a nerd. So that made me really happy that you used it, and I thought it was a great way to start off the week. So something I just wanted to talk to you guys about today is something that I love, which is nerd culture, and things that celebrate nerd culture. So what I consider nerd culture to be is like, just the collective love of things, and especially, the science fiction-y things, and things like Firefly, Harry Potter, Buffy, Star Wars, Star Trek, video games of all kinds. Internet culture has become a really big part of nerd culture as well, like YouTube, Tumblr, blogging, and things like that. And I think something that I see that really celebrates it is the show Chuck, because it has this guy, Chuck. He's a really, really smart guy, and he has the ability to store images in his brain, and that ability ends up getting all of the government secrets in his head, and he uses it to become a spy. And I think that's so cool, because as nerd fighters, that's like what we want to do. But not only does this show promote, using your knowledge and using your brain power to be a better person and save the world, it's just really cool, because in that you can tell that the writers and stuff are nerds too, because they have all these references to other things. Like there's an episode in the second season called Chuck vs. Tom Sawyer, and he has to play this video game and get to like the last level in order to save the day, but the only way he can do that is by listening to Rush, because the song Tom Sawyer has this crazy algorithm in it that if you're listening to it while you're playing the game, you can solve it. And it's so cool, because things like that, it's a little far-fetched, but using your knowledge and using those kind of seemingly innocuous things to save the day is really cool. And plus, on top of that, just seeing, it's this video game, it's 80s music, and like they make jokes about it, and it's just so cool, because even if you're not a nerd, like, you can get it, but being a nerd makes the show better for you, and it's kind of written for people like us, and I love that, because I think we're kind of an underappreciated bunch of people. I think as nerds we have this zest and vigor for life and for learning, and we have this love of doing that not a lot of people have. And so, like, sometimes we kind of get pushed aside and not taken seriously for things like that, but we really can, make a difference. And so that's one of the reasons I just love that show, and I just love celebrating being a nerd, because in the end of the day, it's so cool, because all the people that I know that you would consider a nerd, they're the ones that live the coolest lives. They have all these really cool things that they've done with their life because they were so passionate and they just went out there and did it. It may not seem necessarily the most productive thing or the coolest thing to do, but they've done it. They've lived. They go out there and live. And I think that especially as nerd fighters, not only are we going out there and living, but we're making it a better place for other people to do the same as well. So that's all I really wanted to say this week. So Jessica and Scarlett, I want your faces back. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!